sweet.
Can you explain that to the audience?
Very high. You need to start getting high ROI sweets, bro. The motherfuckers are out here eating biscuit, like Oreos. Who the fuck still eats Oreos? They're like fucking 80 calories per one. The pleasure lasts for like 7 seconds. You get sweets like this. Each one gives you pleasure for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and it's like 20 calories. This is like high value man shit, bro. This is like...
You wouldn't get it.
This isn't just...
Should we see if we can find Bill?
Yeah, but Bill's up here. Now we're on an adventure. We're on an adventure to find Bill.
Billy boy!
Yeah. Billy, are you in there?
What a sad player.
I mean, my brothers would have had fun in there either way. Fighting each other, jumping off things, smashing each other in the face.
Bill is in Starbucks.
Yeah.
This way.
I didn't know that was Starbucks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a hot white chocolate. I haven't had one of them. Fuck
Yeah, I bet you'd love that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I love white chocolate as well.
What? That's what we're looking for. Well, for me, I prefer the Asian. The Asian persuasion, the tyres. Oh, look at that. Now that's a sports car. Look at that. Now that's speed. The hotties are asleep because it's 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. Alright, look out for a Bill. There he is.
Billion.
There's a Bill. A wild Bill.
Billion.
Found a Bill, it's a natural habitat.
How are you?
Yeah, billion.
Alright, man. I'm good, how are you? Alright, big man. How you doing? Alright.
What's he done here?
Oh, we got a testosterone jabs.
Oh, yeah.
We got testosterone jabs. Heroin.
What time is it today?
5 p.m.
5 p.m.
Yeah. We're gonna see me and Ham battle it out in the ring.
Oh yeah, that was sweet to watch last time.
That's not nice.
50 low kicks.
That's not a nice tomorrow. That's not a nice thing to say.
You guys were seriously kicking the shit out of each other's legs last time. I was like, my legs started to get like hurt by just watching. It's ridiculous.
Your legs are already hurt.
Yeah, my legs are fucking meth. Your legs are cut to shreds.
Sam has a bit of a problem. Sam has a bit of a problem picking his scabs.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Not right though. We all have our vices.
Yours is Kit Kat's, mine's beating the shit out of my legs.
Yours is picking and eating scabs. Just write it off. It's a claim for the video. Oh, look at that. A touch of love. An alpha in his natural habitat. Talking to a hot blonde. Hey, get the double drop. Get the double drop. He's doing his or something. South Korea, right?
Keep the camera rolling.
I saw someone like he's on the fucking prowl. Good God. Literally chasing him down. It's fucking like an hour and a half. Okay. Out. I'll batch them out and then
You've got like high energy. Yeah.
I might hire an editor as well.
Sam, you are an editor.
I know.
It's literally your job.
I know, but what's going on here?
What do you think? You like it?
Chad. There he is. There he is. Pure masculine energy. Yeah. How'd it go?
Yeah, it's decent. Jeffrey type view. My focus up for 11. That's what cute. Page, yeah, this was like just
Yeah, you wanna go get a drink then?
Yeah, man.
Alright, sweet. Yeah, I'm seriously, I'm please.
Gone through a day of some cold approaches. Just wanted to recap what I think the key to success with the cold approach is. And it all comes down to the confidence, the aura. Now, you might have noticed in the video, when we were walking together, us boys, we've got a good vibe. We're having a laugh, we're having fun. We're not just there to cold approach, we're just generally going about our lives, enjoying ourselves, having a good time. Now, if you're in that frame of mind, when it comes to then speaking to a girl, it's just normal. She feels like she fits into your frame. She's like, oh, this is a happy guy, I'll speak to him. So when I approached, I just said, hey, do you mind if I sit here? Sat down with her. First thing I noticed was that she had a camera, like a gimbal on the table. And I just commented on that. I said, oh, I noticed you've got a camera. Do you do like YouTube or Instagram or anything? She's like, no, I'm just a blogger. I just do it for myself. I enjoy it. You get into conversation like, oh, where are you from? She said I should guess. First sign, she's giving me a question to guess, so she's flirting. Getting a good vibe from her. I say Korea, nailed it. She says...
You did say no.
I said Korea. I'm guessing South Korea.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing South Korea because the North's pretty hard to get out of. And she said, no, I'm from North Korea. And I was like, what? Really? She's like, no, dummy. And I was like, oh, you got me there. Yeah. She got me with a quick joke. And then we flirted a little bit, got the Instagram. And it's really as simple as that. It's like, you don't need a set phrase. You just need to be a normal, friendly guy. And if she vibes with you, she'll vibe. If she doesn't, you'll get it from the body language. She'll say she has a boyfriend or whatever. And you can just get out of there and just be like, oh, no worries, have a good day. That's no problem at all. But the keys to the cold approach is being relaxed in your environment. So if you want to go with your boys first, I'd recommend that. Like, don't all be a big gang and be fucking weird about it. But go with your boys so you're relaxed. If you're shitting yourself, you're going to be terrible at cold approach. But that's pretty much it. I'll check in with Hamza. This is where I stayed. Really? Privilege Hotel. Fantastic.
Banging.
Really, really good there. Privilege Hotel, fantastic. The best bed I've stayed in Koh Samui. So fucking comfortable. You could sleep in there for a decade. But that's pretty much the video done. I'm going to check in with Hamza at his villa later. I'm going to ask him for a couple tips that he thinks would be useful on the cold approach. Yeah. And that'll be it. That's it for the day. But it's time for me and Bill to get a swim in now. We've been editing videos, dropping game like a bunch of animals. And to be quite honest, it's tired us out. So we're here at the beach and we're going to have a fantastic swim. I think we've walked far enough now, right? Yeah, time to go in. All right, peace out, guys. Whoop-pow! How did the cold approach go earlier?
So I did 2 approaches. I did one inside a Starbucks, and immediately when that conversation was finishing, I spotted 2 more girls outside, so I literally just walked straight to them. Yeah, it went good. Both of them went pretty good. Got Instagrams for both of them. They're down to, at least in the conversation, we said like, oh yeah, we should meet up. We should do something together. We should organize like a little party or something. And both sets of girls were excited for that.
Sick. What advice would you give to the boys who are thinking of cold approaching and just have that fucking feeling, that fear in their gut, like they're going to throw up whenever they go for the cold approach? Because that's what I had when I first started. How did you get over that?
Yeah, I think pretty much every guy's had that from the start, haven't they?
Literally,
so what I would say is have the mindset that this is kind of like a skill, and a skill in a video game. You never started off at that high level when you were good to begin with. So because you have a low level in the cold approach skill, one of the consequences of that is that you have approach anxiety and you don't really feel comfortable, and you're overthinking and you're sweaty, and it's not going to be a good approach. But if you continuously keep leveling up this skill for the long term, months and literally years, then you'll get to the point when you still somewhat get like approach anxiety, but it's not really bad. It's kind of like, yeah, you feel it, but you can do it anyway. Too many guys, they watch motivational videos like this and they want to go out and cold approach, and then they just don't really end up doing it the first 1 or 2 times, and they feel really bad because of that. And then they end up just like staying at home and thinking, oh well, I can't do it because it didn't work. It's something you have to level up for the long term. And for me, my mindset was, this is a phenomenal skill that I want to have for the rest of my life. I want to be able to just walk through life and be able to speak to the women I come across, because you never know who you're going to meet in that way, and you'll cultivate so many more options this way. So whether you want to hook up, or you want a relationship and you want to meet your wife, or you just want to like sleep with a girl, you just want to meet more people, this skill is really worth consistently leveling up. Still like a couple girls even recently who I'll see, I'm attracted to, and I just don't really end up speaking to them because I'm feeling a bit shy and everything. I think being around your boys really helps, because we really psych each other up. We see a girl, we're like, hey, go right now, quick.
What do you say? What did you say to those girls when you went up and spoke to them?
The one in Starbucks, I went up and said...
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Nah, I never use cringy pickup lines. I said, excuse me, like, are you from the UK? She's white skinned and from Thailand, so I said, are you from the UK? And she said, nope, guess. And then I guessed France, and she said, nope, wrong again, or something like that. And then she told me she's from like the country, which I won't say just in case is to not reveal her identity. And then quickly within seconds, we're like, oh, you know, why you here? And like I said, oh, you look really cute. I like your eyes. And she's like, oh my god, you know, thank you. And she's here for like 3 months, and she's doing this and this and this, and we just speak. And it's just nice and simple. It was just like, oh, like, let me get your Instagram and we'll organize something to meet you up. And she's down for that. So that's when she gave me, I gave her my phone and she typed it in. And when I saw the 2 other girls, walked out, went up to them and shouted, I was like, yo, you from the UK? And they're like, yeah, we're from this part of the UK. And I was like, oh, that's sick. Like, I'm from this part. And like, we bonded over that, just had a little conversation. And they're like, oh yeah, we just got here today. What's going on? And I was like, oh, well, me and my boys might be chilling later. We might even throw a party. We weren't planning to throw a party. But, you know what I mean? Like, I thought I should get your Instagram. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. And so 2 Instagrams. Obviously, you can get like an Instagram and a number from a cold approach, and you still might not ever end up meeting that girl.
Yeah. What would you say for like the boys back home? Because we've got the advantage of obviously being somewhere where people go on holiday. They're more open to a cold approach. We have the whole advantage of being like, do you live here? Are you on holiday? Yeah. We have some options. What would you say for someone who's just walked into, where are you from, Hamza?
Warrington.
Someone that's walked into Warrington City Centre and wants to cold approach a hot girl, what can he say?
I honestly wouldn't overthink it. It feels like you could be watching this and think, well, these guys have the advantage. They can go this conversation, that's way easier than me. But it's like, either way, it's like, again, this is something you want to do for life. So you don't never think like, oh, well, it would be easier if X. It's like, play with the cards that you've been given either way. So I was still cold approaching in Warrington, and that's really how I got most of like my sort of interaction with women there as well, just like in the gym, just speaking to people. Always like, I personally go a little bit on the softer route where I'll go up and ask some kind of like, hey, I've not seen you in this gym before, like, oh, what's your name? Boom. Yeah. What you'll find is that you'll overthink a lot, and when you do ask some kind of question like that, like, oh, I've just seen you, you're attractive, what's your name? Yeah. You realize it's not as weird as you think it is as soon as the girl replies, and it's like she replies in like as if it's like a normal thing to say to someone. Whereas in your mind, and maybe through like conditioning and brainwashing and everything, and you know, to stay in kind of like weak and timid and maybe a little testosterone, we kind of play up this like inner demon of like, no wait, I can't be forward. I should just go up and ask her like what time the gym closes. But even that, if you're gonna start off even asking like such a basic question of like, oh hey, do you know where the gym is? Do you know where the shop is? I started like that. It's not the best way, 100%. It's better to be way more direct and give them a compliment and just tell them truthfully why you're speaking to them, because you're attracted to them. But 100% start with that. That's so easy. Literally go up and just ask a question. Oh, do you know what time the gym closes? Because that's still kind of like progressive overload from what you're 100%. Used to anyway. And then you can start getting over that fear of like, you know, the physical act of walking up when your heart's going a bit fast.
Even if it's nothing more, you literally just ask her where to go, and then you just say, all right, thank you, bye.
I've done that probably 100 times, honestly.
Sorry guys, a fucking bugger's just decided to fly onto my map. I'm trying to do my fucking work. I can't have shit in Detroit. I just want to do some work.
Where is it?
It's gone, I just blew it away.
It's so funny that the video's ended that way.
Oh, there it is. Look at it.
Oh, it's massive. Oh, you little bastard. Kill it, Sam.
No.